Welcome to Kennywood Park during the 2024 off-season. In this video, we will be taking a tour throughout Kennywood Park in the snow. And firstly, I do want to thank Kennywood for this footage. This footage you are about to watch was from a live stream on Facebook the other day from Kennywood themselves. A lot of cool things are going on behind the scenes that you will not want to miss. So let's enter the park. If you're wondering, this was live streamed on January 16th, the day it snowed a lot. So this will be very interesting walking through the park full of snow. So here we are. Let's go down into the tunnel, which this is something you never see. The tunnel's lights completely off, which that's nothing you should really be worried of unless if you're scared of the dark, like Kenny the kangaroo. Otherwise, I think you'll live. But exiting the tunnel, you get greeted by a winter wonderland. You can see Kenny Kaleidoscope, Old Mill, Skyrocket, with snow everywhere, and it is still snowing during this live stream. And if you think this is cool already, this is only the start. So let's actually get things started and walk down the main midway with Old Mill, the windmill, and the Kennywood sign. Always a good time at Kennywood, as the sign states. You got Cowboy Joe right here. I'm sure he's loving the weather. And moving past Cowboy Joe, we got the Penny Arcade coming up, 1898 Coffee Company, and then we got Kangaroo right here. The only thing that really remains with Kangaroo is just the track and a little bit of the middle. Everything else is gone for the winter. And they do that because of storms like this. They don't want it getting ruined. So they store it somewhere in the winter, and then they reassemble it in the spring. Next, let's go into Jackrabbit's line and go to the station, which you won't be getting any rides on it until spring because the station does not have any trains inside of it. All of Kennywood's roller coasters, trains get removed from the tracks after the holiday lights season, or maybe even sooner if they don't operate during holiday lights. But as you can see, there are no trains. You are not going anywhere. Unless if you want to walk the whole track, I don't recommend it, especially on a day like this as it was recorded on, because in Kennywood's past, something did happen regarding that.
The wet, greasy wood can be like ice.
You alright, Gino?
Yeah. Sure you're alright?
Yeah.
The wet, greasy wood can be like ice. Well, imagine it is ice. Yeah, I don't recommend it. Anyway, moving past Jackrabbit, we got Racer coming up. It's looking very good, just as it always is. There's not much to say about it. But coming up, we do got something big. You can see Aero 360 in the distance, and the Christmas tree remains. Aero 360 has made no visual progress. They'll probably start working on it when the weather gets nicer. And then we got the Christmas tree with a little bit of it left on top, which they'll get that all taken down once the weather gets a little more nicer. We got Pizza Warehouse and the Golden Nugget. Sorry, but you're not getting any ice cream right now. Come back in May. And you can see they're storing stuff all throughout the park. So there'll be rides in there, probably the Kiddieland rides, because Kiddieland's right there. And speaking of Kiddieland, all of the Kiddieland rides are taken down during the winter. So if we go into Kiddieland, you can see there are absolutely no rides actually there. Just remains of what would be the rides. So right there would be that motorcycle ride. What is it called? Steel City Choppers? Well, now it's just an umbrella. I think over here's the mini swings. That's also gone. As you can tell, I don't care about Kiddieland. Let's move on. We have all the games down here and Ghostwood Estates coming up. And then Raging Rapids. And don't even ask me if the boats are there. They are not there. They're being stored in a pavilion somewhere around the park. Everything that could get damaged during the off-season that they can remove, they will remove it so it does not get damaged. So you will see no coaster trains, no boats, no nothing, anywhere. But anyway, that's Ghostwood Estates right here. And if we move on, we got the Thunderbolt mural and Thunderbolt itself with the new letters, which that has made no progress also. We got the T, H, U, and N, and the old OLT still up. If we go down here towards Noah's Ark, you can see the Thunderbolt turn is all covered up. And there's all the seating near the Kennyville stage. And there's Millie's and Noah's Ark. Then the Potato Patch, which is looking pretty good with no line. If only I knew how to make myself some fries. Right here you can see Turtle. That will be opening up this year better than ever. Now let's enter Lost Kennywood through the Lost Kennywood entrance. You can see Phantom over here. And speaking of Phantom, we'll be doing something really cool in a second. But let's keep walking into Lost Kennywood. You can see it's full of snow. The closed gift shops, the Bear Factory. And if we keep walking this way, towards the Phantom's Revengeance exit, we'll actually go up the exit. And you can see the station of the ride in a second. But here's the lift hill. You won't be going up that until April, unless if you go all the way up 160 feet up those stairs. Have fun with that. Don't slip. But anyway, let's continue going throughout the exit of Phantom, and we will be going to the back of the station, which you can see the transfer track for Phantom, and you can also see Thunderbolt, which its turnaround's being worked on, so that's why there's a covering over it. It would be nice if they brought that old tunnel back from the 80s. But this one here, from my knowledge, is only temporary. Those coverings are just so they can retrack it during the winter. But if we go near Pedro's, if you know how to put a roller coaster train together, maybe you will be going up that lift hill pretty soon. These trains are taken apart every winter, and then they reassemble them in the spring, like they do with everything else. But here's Black Widow, a ride you probably don't want to ride in this condition. Probably wouldn't be too fun in the snow, especially this ride right here, the Pittsburgh Plunge. Imagine instead of getting splashed by water at the end, you get hit by cold snow. That is also one reason it is never open past the summer season. Coming up, we got the Whip, and then to our right, we got Exterminator, which I've been hearing things that it might be its last couple seasons, so you might want to get your last rides in before it's gone. And we see the Whips right here. None of the cars are there, as I've said several times before. Imagine a snow ride on that. Moving down past this way, you got the Games building to the right. You got Permani Brothers right here. And if we keep going down this way, we got the Wave Swinger, the single pole. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere. You want to know where it really is right now? Well, it is right there. It's all stored in there. And there's also something missing over here. You got the seats from Swing Shot are also gone. But don't worry, all of these are normal for the winter. Especially this. Music Express is taken down every winter during the off-season, so it looks like this. It's all stored back there. And I'm sure Spinvasion is really enjoying its first winter. And Cosmic Chaos over there, and probably the moment you've been all waiting for. 1, 2, and 3. We got the Grand Prix. So the building's been repainted to red and yellow, and as far as we know, the building is staying, and the ride will be completely new basically. The name is currently unknown, and I'm sure we'll find out more pretty soon. Unfortunately, that wraps up this tour. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to thank Kennywood once again for giving me this to share to all of you guys. And please do me a favor, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications for more content like this. I post tons of other coaster content, Kennywood content, just like this you will not want to miss. I dig deep in the internet to find this stuff for you guys, so I would much appreciate it if you could subscribe. And while you're at it, go join my Discord server. It's linked in the description down below. You can connect with other Kennywood fans and discuss whatever yins discuss. Anyway, have a great day guys, and thanks for watching. And remember, let's ride.